Cowboy here, Posh Anna over there.
Morning.
And joining us in the studio, and this is a great day for me, enigmatic Rob from What's On. Morning, Rob.
Hello, good morning.
And he's had one night of living my life.
Oh, and he's a wreck.
Next to no sleep, and lo and behold, wrecked up in an old t-shirt and shorts. You actually look like me today.
Now I know why you wear shorts. It's the easy thing to do when you've had about 3 hours sleep.
They're next to the bed.
Limped.
Why did you stay up late, Rob?
Argentina, Holland.
Yeah.
I've had enough of this thing now. When's it over?
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah. It's gone on and off, hasn't it, really? All right, well, that's great. Hey, let's get on with the cinema. What have we got at the pictures, Rob?
Right, first film. I'm going to start with the film of the week. It's Draft Day.
Oh.
Now, this is about the NFL draft, which I'm sure a lot of people have no idea about.
Yeah.
It's a very exciting thing in America, American football, when all the hot college players get into a room together and all the clubs effectively bid on them. It's like a cattle market for NFL players.
Okay.
So this
Sounds like a night out.
It's like a huge audition.
Yes, think of a Broadway show with big biceps.
Fabulous.
There you go. So it's Kevin Costner. And I love Kevin Costner.
I love Kevin Costner, yeah.
He's done so many good films, and he plays the general manager of the Cleveland Browns. So it's deadline deals, and it's drama, and it's phones, and it's one of those films where Kevin Costner's got 2 mobile phones in each hand, and he's, you know what I mean, he's doing deals.
Like a stocks and shares man.
Yeah. There's great Dennis Leary's in it, Jennifer Garner, Frank Langella. So, and it's directed by Ivan Reitman of Ghostbusters. So I think Draft Day is going to be very, very good. Yeah. Next up is Knockout, a Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve. See if you recognise the plot of this film. A teenage boy gets bullied at school, moves to a new town, gets bullied at school with his mum.
Yeah.
The school caretaker, a mysterious quiet man, comes to help him using boxing. Does that sound familiar to you? Are we thinking maybe a little bit of Karate Kid in there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so apart from Mr. Miyagi, you've got massive Steve Austin, who plays a caretaker at the school, and he says, hey kid, you got to fight back against these bullies.
Does he put a bit of sawdust on sick?
Oh, that's so English.
Yeah, but that's what they do.
Yeah, so English.
And then last film, Tai Chi Zero, which I thought was going to be a silly sort of kung fu film, but actually it's in the genre of steampunk kung fu, which is a small genre in Hollywood, I admit. Steampunk, that sort of branch of sci-fi. It's all quite weird and a little bit like that Johnny Depp film.
All Johnny Depp films are weird.
A bit Lone Ranger-y. So, anyway,
right.
If you like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, you'll probably like this. It's lots of slow-mo fighting scenes, extremely stylized
Is
movie.
it?
Yeah, and it's kind of a cult thing, but it's called Tai Chi Zero. If you fancy something a bit odd, that's the one to go for.
But your pick of the week?
Draft Day.
That's it. Coming up next.
Touchdown.
I'm going to go for a walk for 15 minutes while Rob talks fitness. There he is.
He came back then, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, he's tired. Look at him.
Well, part of the reason I'm tired is because I've been doing boxing classes for What's On magazine.
Well, you're not going to do white collar boxing, are you?
No, I'm not doing that. That's intense. You do 2 hours, like 2 sessions a day for 8 weeks. I'm not doing that.
If
and
you
then
could
you
pick
get picked up at the end of it.
You know, if you could pick the guy out of the office who you beat up, I'd be all right. Because there's someone work here I could hammer. but when you see them in it, they all look like proper boxers.
Yeah. you
That
don't
guy
want
from
that.
accounts who never signs your expenses.
I'm not going to mention IT.
Yeah.
All right. So what? Go on,
So I did this boxing class, but I've got to say, it was one of the funnest hours I've had in Dubai.
Was it?
It was brilliant. It's at a gym in JLT called Fit Boys.
Oh, hello.
Grinder's jotting that down.
Bit more, yeah.
So, but the name could not be further from the actuality of the place. There was a guy called Gerard, the trainer, who, I mean, there was 8 guys in the class sweating buckets. He was doing pretty much the class with us.
Right.
Not a bead of sweat crossed his brow.
No, fabulous.
He was in good shape.
And what's his name again?
Gerard. So it's 60 dirhams and it's very, very good. I'm doing a couple at MMA in TCOM. There's the Multi Club in Media City. They're all over the place. I suggest if you know Ramadan's a good time to get fit.
Can girls go?
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
Can
yeah.
And do you get walk-on music?
No, there is a.
Can you
there
bring
is
your own theme tune?
That's not what it's about.
Oh, sorry. It's always what it's
about
Rob.
discipline and challenging yourself.
Okay.
So also, I put this in the fitness section. World Cup final late Sunday. Not really a fitness thing, but it's sporty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Desert Warrior Challenge. We've also What's On a sign up for this. This is October the 17th. Registration's open now. It's a 10k obstacle course. The early bird rate. Sign
That
up now.
sounds fun.
365
That sounds
dirhams. Do it. It's going to be really, really great.
Yeah.
You know Tough Mudder in London.
No.
It's really, really popular. It's
Okay.
like a corporate thing, but also just for people. You sign up, teams of 10, do it. Take on What's On. Can you beat us?
Not that bothered. Are you bothered?
No.
I think that link was a waste on Anna and I, but you tried. Catboy here, Posh Anna over there. Rob in the studio from What's On. Rob, so last week you come in and you mentioned this thing and you said it's a bit Crystal Maze.
Yes, a bit like Nightmare. Remember that TV show where the kids put the big helmet on and walk around the room solving problems? It's a bit like that
That's what it was
as well.
called. We were talking
Nightmare.
about it at home.
Yeah.
I got home and I said to my wife, Rob mentioned this thing this morning. She went, I heard it, we're doing it.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, and never happens.
Okay.
And we went off and we did it. We took the parents who were in town, we took the kids.
What do you think?
I really just had the best time.
I agree with you. I thought it was brilliant. I walked in. It's a little office in Sunset Mall on Jumeirah Beach Road.
Okay.
And you walk in and you kind of, not really sure. And you go through the escalators and everything. And it's like an office or a small shop.
Tiny.
Yeah, very, very small. And it's a room with 4 doors leading off it. And you get a very warm welcome. And you solve it. You choose a room that you want to go into. You choose the puzzle that you want to do.
Yeah.
And you go in and solve it. Like the door locks behind you.
Oh.
One of the people comes in with you and just stands in the corner very silently. They will give you hints, if you like a lifeline, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire if you want them.
This is weird.
It was absolutely fascinating.
It's
and
called
gripping.
Challenge Chambers.
Right.
And, at first you walk in and you think this could be great or it could be terrible.
Yeah.
And, and it's not my scene at all.
So
I came out of there and we just had the best time.
What mystery did you do?
Well, we did the one versing each other. So my mum and dad in one room, me and Laura in the other, and it was the. I don't want to give anything away. Actually,
Right.
I don't really want to say, but we did the one against each other.
But
Mystery.
the guy on the the chalk mark on the floor, the guy had died.
Someone's died. Yeah.
You had to solve the murder.
Yeah.
like human Cluedo
Right.
at
So-
Sunset
I think
Mall.
I can say this. I can say this much. You go in, it's your brother who's died, and the police are going to be there within an hour, and you've got to solve it and get out within an hour, or you're going to get arrested.
This is so random. Only in Dubai.
But
It's great, isn't
and
it?
they've invented this, the
Yeah.
people who are behind it, and they change the story every couple of weeks to keep it fresh, so you
Oh, do
can
they?
keep going back.
Now, we saw Catboy's name on the chalkboard. You sign your name with your time,
Right.
how long it took to solve the thing. You
Yeah.
said, I think 34 minutes were you? 37 minutes? You were 30,
No. Yeah.
37 minutes. So we went in there with spurred on, trying to be, we must be 37 minutes.
Yeah.
We did not succeed.
Oh.
But we did it. But we did it in 54 minutes.
So look, and I was
So
there with a child later.
you are basically Poirot.
They said to me,
I've always said.
I didn't know if they were bigging me up when I came out, but the guy were like, the bit with the sheet and the thing. I don't want to give anything away. Not giving nothing away.
Yeah.
He said, I have never seen anybody do that like that.
Oh.
Yeah, give us a mention on the
knew.
It's
radio.
like Rain Man with Poirot.
All right, hey Rob, we're out of time. That's your bit. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much. Have a What's On weekend.
You too.